Hey, what's up, YouTube? Chris from Universe X, and I wanted to come at you guys with a deck profile. First and foremost, like what you see, not particularly here, but like on the mat and the content I put out. Please like, comment, subscribe. I want feedback. I want subscribers because every YouTuber is subscriber hungry. But most of all, I just actually really want to hear myself talk while I talk about something I love, while you guys put your input in, while the community grows. It's much more than vanity. It's a vision. Either way, really though, like, comment, subscribe. I would like to show you the current deck I've been playing on. Basically, I have been stuck between two decks, blue, yellow, and blue, red, and one of them is very control, and the other one is actually kind of, I guess, actually went back out. One of them's control-y mid-range. One of them I would consider a lot of control. So, we're gonna go into this. This is, blue, yellow, Super Saiyan, or my side, I'm so sorry, blue, red, Super Saiyan 3. But the functioning deck title is No Moleste My Butthole Turtlefort. And I'm going to show you guys how it works and why I have named it No Moleste My Butthole Turtlefort. So, here we go, and let's get into deck profile. Alright, so we're going to start off. First and foremost, do not roast me. But I happened to sell all my Bardocks and they were like $25 to $30, and there's not really any looking back. I have a lot of friends that have Bardocks and I will borrow them if necessary, but until then, those Dragon Stones were good. So, moving forward, actually it was like Otakon money, but the first card in this deck, I mean, you heard it's red, yellow, and so you already know the core that's going to be yellow. These are my proxies for Bardock the Progenitor. So we have 4 of him. You guys already get that. Now I know normally this guy isn't played maybe at 4, but the yellow count is very important for a Super Saiyan 3 flip. Speaking of which, you guys already know the man, the legend, your boy, Mr. Training Wheels himself, Hard Hat, Super Trike. We've got Master Roshi. He is part of the No Moleste Me Butthole Turtlefort package of just saying no to your opponent's swings. Then we've got the first part of the waifu squad, carrying Mother Videl. Excellent, we'll get into that later. But then you already know, your boy, BCC Abomination, Scrambling Assault on Goten. Consistency monster. Then we have got 2 Ultimate Form Son Gokus. He is in there just for a little oomph. This deck, you'll see the second component doesn't have a couple things that lots of red decks do, namely Chain Attack Zeno. So when your opponent starts trying to set up Bergamo locks on you and you just slam this guy down, just windmill, yeet, and just blow up their Bergamo and draw a card from it, they feel pretty crappy about it. And it's how they should feel. They should be punished for trying to set you up on soft locks that don't really have interaction in the game. I hate them, I hate it, I hate all of it, and so we try to smash it. Now, this is the yellow core of the deck, and I mean, it's pretty easy. Swap and Awakening, Swap and Blocker, Don't Touch Me Butthole, Draw and Boost, Consistency dot card, got him dot card. Next, we move around to the red. We've got 4 Intensifying Power Trunkses. Just because he is crit, he is awakening if we get a split between red and yellow, or if we get double red, he can be awakening. But the other important factor is that I side into Chain Attack Zeno. And so having him in the main allows me some more side options, but it also allows me to easily side in 2 Zeno, 3 Chain Attack Trunks, and just roll with it. Next, Waifu Squad, aka the second engine of this freaking deck. 4 dependable non-bonus. Sometimes we like comboing very high, so we have Champas. Sometimes we don't like being Zeno'd or being low advantage, so we have this. But we don't normally use this card. This card's like he's like a press in case of emergency button, and we don't often get into emergencies with this deck. We have got Unbreakable, Super Saiyan Gohans, or Goku, sorry. And then we have 4 Seeing hits. Now, may seem a little heavy to some people, but yeah, it kind of is what it is. The last part we have here for the creatures, or the battle cards, is 2 Fu, Shrouded in Mystery, because he is the game closer. Moving straight past this, I want to show you guys the extra cards I have in the deck, and then we're going to get into how the deck works. So I already know just from laying this out the way I have, there are probably some questions. Moving forward from there, we need to keep the yellow count high again, and we need to have Bardock's first turn. So we've got 4 Successor of Hope. Now, these are easy sides if necessary, but when you're playing against the yellow matchup, a Nimbus is a Nimbus, no matter whose it's coming from. So sometimes just cracking open their Nimbuses and then letting them just get reamed the rest of the turn is the way to go. And then, of course, we have to play for Nimbus. Bang. So that is the extra deck side of things. Now, when it comes to, or extra deck, sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh terms, extra cards, mixing things left and right. When it comes to how this deck works, of course, you already know. If I flip double yellow, a single Bardock will have me awaken. Of course, we are looking to have Bardocks and Gotens. But one of the things I really like about this deck is that when you reach a certain speed of the game, the point where you've beaten them into awakening and you have, you know, your Gotens. Normally, when you're on your opponent's on their unawakened side and Goten swings on the leader, you guys know how it is. It sucks. 10k versus 10k, but the Goten swinger is netting a card. But you guys also understand how it is when you flip and the Goten swings at you. It doesn't feel as bad because, yes, they're going to get one card. They're going to get the best card from the top of their deck, which sucks. But they have to neg a card to tie for you. So a Senzu Bean can mess that up. Well, this is where the Waifu Squad comes into play. You see, throughout the game, I will just sit on these and play them. And so when you're awakened and you feel like, hey, this may not be a bad thing, we are going to plus 5k and draw. Plus 5k and draw. Now we have 15k Gotens that swing, net me a card, and still tie your awakened leader. And I just actually went up multiple cards. The turn I play these, of course, it's a break even. You know, I play them, I lose 1 card from hand, I draw a card. But if you get Nimbused on your turn and can't clear my board, then you're essentially looking at a +4 next turn when I tap, swing, swing. And then if my leader's awakened by the time, which, spoiler, is Super Saiyan 3, you know he is, that's +5. My hand gets so big that my combo power is ridiculous. And while I'm beating on you like things like that, you're also receiving hit after hit. Just a board like this, with these 4 cards on board, I'm able to sit here and feel like I'm never out of control. I'm seeing 5 cards a turn if I so choose. There are turns where I may not even swing with my leader because I have to start counting how fast my deck is getting thin. But then my next turns are almost cruise control. Hit. Take out your best plays against me, or take out the best cards that prevent you from being pressured. I have had games where I've taken out their hits, their Vegetos, and I've just pressured them through their super combos so they can burn them. And, you know, hit comes down the next turn. I look at your hand again, I can count your combo, I can do all these things. Then, when we are high enough in the cruising altitude for eat a dick, we plant the Fu Shrouded in Mysteries like all Super Saiyan 3s wish to do. And at this point, my field may be bigger than what it is because I'm going to give you a quick rundown on this. I use 4 Nimbus a game. Almost every single game I play, I use 4 Nimbus. There are going to be 4 turns where you cannot get a solid combat phase or combat push off on me, and you are only getting your hand ripped apart, pressured, and then made irrelevant. And so the deck is the essentials of training wheels. I am untapping energy, I'm awaking fast, I'm looking at my top 3, I'm taking 2 from you, I'm seeing more cards, I'm negating your ability to play, and it is trash. And occasionally, when you counter me, I'm gonna negate that too. So that's kind of how that is. You might have already noticed this deck does not have super combos, and that is a little alarming to some people, but I hate flipping bad. And I know it's just part of the game, but I don't think it should be, and I have been having a lot of success with this deck, only running 4 Unbreakables and no boost attack Piccolos. If I flip badly, it is one of 2 foos, and it is astronomically low, but we all know it can happen. So I've been having good fun against this deck, or with this deck. I will brag a little bit. So far, my Storm matchup is like, I've been on Untap. I have 3 friends playing Storm. I'm currently like 18-0 versus Storm with this deck. It's had a couple of upgrades. Used to be mono yellow, then when I switched it after like 5-6 games to red yellow, it's had a lot of success versus Storm. Now against the red splash was actually for Zeno, because getting Zeno to my mono yellow build sucked balls. I couldn't do anything. However, the hit will allow me generally to take from them their Xenoblaze. Also, there are times where you Zeno me, and if you Zeno me and my turn is to immediately Grandpa Gohan into Goten, and then play these 2, draw 1, draw 2, swing, draw 3, swing, find another one, I'm speeding through. I am recycling, or I'm cycling through cards, and I'm finding my Nimbuses, and I'm resetting up on you. And since I've been Nimbusing and Roshiing, there's a good chance that my things are still in deck because you just shuffle them back. You couldn't clear them off the field. And so that's actually pretty simple. Short, simple, sweet deck profile. You have now bared witness to no Moleste any Butthole Turtlefort. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I was gonna go to Richmond, but there's a lot of stuff kind of around it. It's not a good weekend for me. On top of it not being a good weekend for me, I just am not a fan of the format. Like, if I knew I was facing Storm 8 times in a row in Richmond, I would take this deck because I feel so confident in Storm matchup. However, there's the Storm, there's Anti-Storm, there's people still stuck in old formats, and I feel like this deck can just throw down versus Zeno decks, and I have a good side so far for it, I feel. But if I face Zeno red-blue all day, it'll be a completely different tournament than if I had blue-yellow for half my matchups or more. So with that so shaky, me already having my invite from my 6th place finish at Otakon, I don't think I actually want to go to Richmond. For all I know, this could last minute change. Teammates, friends, they're probably going to like just kick me in the junk for this one. But at the moment, I think I'm staying behind. If I do go, there is a chance I'm going to be using this deck, and that's why I'm not going to go into the sideboard really right now, because I want to see some secrets for my sleeves should I choose to go. But yeah, again, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think about the deck in the comments, share it, help me work on it. I am open to all things. That being said, you guys have a great evening, and thanks for watching.